how does voluntary funding end up curbing terrorism at a global level? Your viewpoint on that, and if there is any sort of reform idea that you'd like to put forth for the UNSC or the United Nations, please do go ahead.
Well, Anand, the fact is that none of the P5 countries have been serious about the United Nations per se, or for that matter, terrorism or any other major global issues that confront the whole world today, especially the global south. So whenever India had this presidency of the United Nations Security Council, even including this time, it has tried to talk about the key issues. Prime Minister Modi was the first one who, in fact, in 2016, when he went there to the UN, he told that the world has not even been able to define what terrorism is, who a terrorist is. For last 15 odd years, India's proposal for the Comprehensive Convention of International Terrorism has been pending in the United Nations. And basically why? The reason is that there is always a choice. My terrorist versus your terrorist. That has been the good terrorist or a bad terrorist. And then they put the values on them so that they save them somehow. We have seen what China does to the Pakistani terrorists whenever the designation in the 1267 committee is there. We have also seen that the United States itself, which is supposed to be the major champions, did not even bother about what India was doing. I mean, what India was suffering from until 9/11 happened. So it's only after 9/11. And the way after 9/11 they did was bombing Afghanistan, bombing Iraq, created more terrorism, actually. Those are the things, the root causes of these. So I believe that there is no real serious business. There are a lot of discussion, a lot of talks. There are strategies. So what India can do, perhaps, is what India is doing best at the moment is, number one, defend yourself. That's extremely important thing against terrorists, which has been done very significantly in recent times. We have also tried to work together in smaller groups, like in the BRICS, the counter-terrorism strategy, in the SCO's counter-terrorism strategy, or the REDS it's called. India has been coming up with specific proposals with Central Asian countries, with various countries, even including in Afghanistan. So I think that we know that where is the haven of terrorism in Pakistan is, who the terrorists are. But those terrorists have thrived because of the support being given by many countries. And if they do not decide that what is a non-state actor or a state actor, or the state and non-state actors when they are working together. So India has brought this very important idea that any other country which is supporting terrorists and is seen to be doing that, there should be action taken against those. Now, at the moment, the only thing available is FATF. Right, you get blacklisted, you get problems inside. And those are the things that give them. Pakistan has been there for the umpteen number of years, several times. Right. But it has not prevented them from promoting terrorism, because that is an instrument of their foreign policy. So they learn from their masters, frankly. That's what. Today, China is the big master. So every time you go that this the terrorist should be designated, this is precisely what the Chinese put a technical hold. We have seen in several cases, and we continue to do so.
Likewise, well, Ambassador Trigunath, Ambassador, we're at a shortage of time here, and I must be fair to my journalistic conscience as well. We've been decoding all these points as well, and I again implore the audience to check out that documentary as well. But Ambassador, I must play the devil's advocate here as well. Do you think this is a situation where unable for us to see the hands of the United Nations, the Global Peacemaker, is tied, and it's a situation of all these countries barking up the wrong tree really quickly?
Well, the UN is a platform for everybody to come and talk and whatever they want to do. At the moment, it is totally ineffective, and we have seen, and it is far more ineffective at a point where P5 countries are involved. So the real villains of the peace are P5 countries and not the United Nations itself.